How's it going, guys? Bliss here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the fate of RBM Radioactive Beast Mode with Frosty Dev. If you want to say hi.
Guys. What's up?
um if you probably have seen this guy around. He's in the Discord, um it's not, if like, to clear up any confusion, I used to know this other guy named Frosty Dev that was he actually ended up scamming me a while ago, but obviously this is not him. So yeah, I already kind of said what
Yeah.
we're reviewing, so let's just hop into the main ordeal. So first off, I'd like to talk about the looks of this item. Obviously it's a beast mode, but as people have
It's
pointed
kind of
out,
smaller.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's a lot smaller than the actual other beast modes.
Under, which at first I thought was absolutely hideous, but I've actually kind of grown to like it more.
Yeah, honestly, when I look at the other one, I kind of like the smaller one. Also, since it's a little smaller and more condensed, it looks a little bit sharper in my opinion, which I really like about it.
Other ones almost look a little chubby.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so I mean, there's really not too much to say about it. I mean, it's a beast mode. Everybody loves it, and yeah, the size difference.
Opinion.
So that shouldn't really affect the item too much in the future. I mean, obviously, the sense that it's a beast mode will give it potential to raise a lot more than per se other items, but um yeah, maybe people would prefer this over others. The recent changes, though, we should definitely discuss this because this has been a hot topic. I think RBX Rocks is working. Yep, it is. I've been having maintenance recently. Um, so obviously, as a lot of people saw, this thing dropped 10k value in a matter of like 2-3 days. Not exactly sure. I guess it
Yeah.
was like
Starting to raise a little.
2 days. Yeah, I think the wrap is going up for sure. But I've heard a lot of people though say that this item was purposely killed or like purposely
Today I
dropped.
was in Trade Hangout a few days back, and this guy had a radioactive beast mode, and he said he was selling it to the guy who is low pricing on
Yeah,
his USD, selling it on dot place for 33 US dollars. And oh, he gave me the name, but I forgot it.
I think XX Beast. If you guys probably know about him. He's very prominent as well in the Discord. He sent me, maybe it was him or maybe it was someone else. Someone sent me a screenshot of proof of people selling the RBMs really low. So that obviously could factor into why this item is dropping so much. But I also would like to say this is a little controversial. But I think that honestly it probably dropped just because it was so hyped up and it got so, in my opinion, inflated. Like its wrap was like 18, 19k, but its value was 30k, which was kind of crazy. So I tried to make a few videos on it. I got bombarded with hate on them though, trying to say that this item was gonna crash. So I mean, honestly, I expected it. I don't know if other people did. Were you expecting it to drop, or do you think it was gonna stay?
Oh, I expected it to drop at least a little, and
Mm,
it definitely dropped a lot, but
for sure.
the graph is almost halfway back to where it was.
Yeah. I mean, if you got rid of it for 30, you were pretty lucky. I know. I bet I would talk to a lot of people, and I know it was hard to get rid of it for 30 because a lot of people knew that it was about to plummet. I guess the next topic we could talk about is probably the potential of this item and what we think it's going to raise to. Now, you have a lot more experience with this item as you have, was it 3, right?
You have three. I got my original one for 100 Robux right when it came out. I was lucky enough to snag it. And then I got another for like 27.5k when it was at 30k, and then I got another one for Evil Skeptic, which kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not bad. So I mean, like, you're not down as much as like William the Great.
Like
Um,
didn't he lose like 70k or something?
yeah, that was a big I mean, but a lot of people. I made a dumb trade. I gave like 29.5 for it, but then I was able to get rid of it for 30. I think what people need to start realizing is when an item gets to this point and it's so hyped up, it's not worth trading for. What you should either do is trade for an item really early on when like it's still cheap and people don't know what to take for it, or
Yeah,
you should just
that's
wait
what
till it
I
dies like this
that's what
thing.
I did when it wasn't valued yet on rocks and everyone didn't know what it was gonna be. I kept like doing the same cycle. I would K for it, and then I'd trade it, downgrade it for like 30K. I did that like a few times.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Um, I think the last topic that I wanted to talk about is should you invest into this item? Right now, I think it is a good time to invest. Obviously, I would be careful as its demand is still unstable on rocks, and I know people are kind of scared of this item. They're very skeptical of what to do with it. So, honestly, if I were you, I'd honestly probably maybe invest into this or wait till Black Friday to invest into this when it drops maybe a little bit more, because this is going to be a great item for Christmas and just in long term it's going to be a great item. So that's my 2 cents. Do you got anything to
I
say?
com- I completely agree with that. I mean, if you look at the wrap, it was at its lowest was 11. It sold for 11K. That was its lowest, and now it's selling for 13K. So like right now would be a pretty good point to buy it or snag it for trades.
Mhm. It's definitely in a good spot for snagging. Like, I mean, if you could buy one, like you could legit buy one right now, and if you could flip it for wrap, you could like, I don't think you could profit, but you could make at least all your money back. And if it raises, yeah, you could profit. So yeah, I think that's kind of it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Frosty Dev, for coming on and having a collab video. I don't do these too often.
You don't. Yeah, thanks for having me. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.